and welcome back to day 16 of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge hosted by Ethony. As always, the link to all the prompts are in the description box below, so even if you haven't done any and you still want to join in, still feel free to join in and do what some people have done and bunch a whole load of days up together, or just do the days with the prompts that you like. The thing with challenges, I think, is that you have to allow yourself a certain amount of flexibility if that's what you need. So you do it in whatever way works for you, or don't do it, whichever. So for day 16, the prompt is, what tarot card in the deck do you look out for the most when you get a new deck? If you don't like that card, does it ruin the deck for you? So the tarot card that I tend to look out for most in the deck, the one that is always the first one that I go to, that that I have specific ideas about what I want it to look like and stuff, is the Strength card. Unsurprisingly, one of my favourite Strength cards does come from the Everyday Witch Tarot, because it's just one of my favourite decks. So I love this one. And I do particularly I like there to be a woman, I like there to be a lion, I like it to represent strength in a way that's very internal and is more about self-confidence and internal strength and that kind of thing. And I always check this one out first, so it is always the one that I'm looking for when I get a new deck. As to whether it actually ruins the deck for me, no, I don't think it does. I mean, the Fairy Tarot is a great example of that, and I have a walkthrough of that on my channel if you want to have a look at the cards and find the Strength card, because I didn't actually bring the deck with me before I started filming. But the Strength card on that one is a very strong fairy man pulling a tree out of the ground. It's a very different connotation of strength than I like in my Strength card. And it is a card that, if I'm completely honest, I just don't like. I don't connect to it, I don't like it, I don't like the way that it's depicted at all. It's not a nice card for me, I'm not keen. But overall, I really like the deck, I really like working with it. I connected with it more than I ever thought that I would. I got some really good readings and some really good experience out of that deck. So no, it definitely didn't ruin the deck for me. I just wish that the Strength card had been different. I think, I think judging a whole deck on the strength of one card is not really within my makeup. That's, if I can live with it if I have to. If I don't like it, I can live with it. But if the flip side, if I like the Strength card, if I really like the Strength card, I would be tempted to buy a deck that I maybe not buy otherwise, purely on the strength of that card and the strength of the Strength card alone. So that's interesting, isn't it? That if I don't like it, it won't ruin a deck for me, but if I do strongly like it, I would consider buying a deck that I wouldn't buy otherwise. That's really interesting. I've never really thought about that in much detail before, but I certainly will now. That's it for what day did I say we were on? Day 16. Take care, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye-bye.